What's up, YouTubers? PokeJediTrek's here. So, you may have seen my cooking video back in January where I made spaghetti. Well, today I'm gonna actually make another cooking video. Today I'm gonna show you how to make a meatball marinara calzone. So, let's go over what we got for ingredients. Alright, for this one, you're obviously going to need flour and sugar. Make sure you have some. You're also going to need some olive oil right here. You'll also need some salt, and you'll need some yeast right here. And this is primarily for the dough. Now, for this, you obviously need marinara sauce and some frozen meatballs. And of course, this option is optional, but you can also use some garlic if you want. So, let's get cooking. Alright, so to start us off, first, you are going to need, you're going to need 1 tablespoon of the yeast, and you're going to need 1 1/4 cups of warm water. Do not use hot and do not use cold, because there's a very good reason why you shouldn't. Alright, so now once you have your yeast mixture with the dough, let it sit for about 5 minutes. I will be setting a timer. Alright, so while our yeast mixture is sitting in its warm water, you're going to need 3.5 cups of flour to create and put it in a large mixing bowl. As you can see what I'm doing right here. Okay, so now that our oil is done, so now that our yeast mixture is ready, we're going to dump that into the bowl. And don't forget to add and this is important, do not forget to add the oil and the extra salt. And don't forget to add 1 turn pinch of salt. Should come out delicious. And then mix it up. And you just keep mixing until it starts to resemble pizza dough. Okay, so what you're gonna want to do now is start kneading the dough when you have your bowl open. So keep kneading your dough until it's completely consistent, like it turns out like an actual pizza dough. Of course, kneading the dough can be a challenge, but it's actually really fun. And yes, your hands will get really sticky and covered in gooey and covered in dough, so yes, this is a cooking challenge, but it will all pay off in the end. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to spray your some canola oil on your oven-baked pan, and then you're going to take out the dough that you just kneaded and knead it out a little more on the pan. Keep kneading until it's keep kneading it on the until it starts to resemble a calzone. And make sure there are no holes in the bottom, because that wouldn't be good. Alright, for this next step, you're going to take out some meatballs. Doesn't matter how many you take out, it's mostly your choice. But then, what you're going to do is you're going to stuff them in the microwave and let them cook. Okay, so our meatballs have been thoroughly thawed out and cooked. Don't need them to be cooked all the way, but you know what I mean. But anyway, you're gonna cut these. You're gonna cut all of these meatballs into halves. You don't have to do. Actually, if you want, you can cut them into quarters, but you're gonna cut them up. Whew, they're really hot. Please be very careful when handling this stuff. It's really hot. Sorry about that. Okay. All right, so our meatballs have been cut up. Let's go back to the oven. Okay, so now it's time that we add our sauce to our calzone. Now, we're going to want to put about half a jar of sauce to the calzone. And then you're going to use your spatula to spread it out a bit. Make sure the sauce stays in the calzone at all times. And then you're going to take and then you're going to sprinkle your optional garlic. Whoops, my mistake. I should have. Oh well. It's going to be a lot of garlic, but oh well. Then you're going to take your meatballs and put them onto the sauce. And make sure you put the meatballs are going to be well covered on top of the meat. It's like you're putting toppings on it. It's like putting toppings on a pizza. Think of it that way. Okay, so after that is done, you're going to seal up the calzone real nice and tight. You're going to seal it up pretty well. Have to work with it a bit. You're going to want to seal up the calzone. You're going to have to seal it up like this. Aside from a little sauce sticking out, but oh well. Once you're done with that, you're going to put the calzone in the oven at 500 degrees. Yes, it's a high temperature, but it'll pay off in the end. Then you're going to cook it in the oven for 20 minutes. Alright, so 20 minutes has passed. Let's take our calzone out of the oven and close the oven door, and then obviously you got to turn the oven off like so. And then carefully put you're going to transfer calzone to your plate. Should come out delicious. Okay, so this is how your calzone should turn out. So we're gonna try to cut into it and see how it's turned up. Wow, this is only some Furious Pete would eat. So let's try a bite. Wow, it is really hot, so fair piece of advice, careful when you take stuff out of the oven because it is really hot, so you don't want to get blisters in your mouth and you may have to start drinking a lot of milk or consuming any other form of dairy product. So thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you in my next cooking video. Thanks for watching.